Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to the channel, part 58. Man, it's been a while since I've made a canceled episode. It's been over 2.5 weeks. I really thought this series was going to be over, but I guess Sony doesn't want it to be over because they decided to do something with not just Vivo, but also Escape Room 2. And since my criteria is that two movies need to change in order for me to make a cancel episode, here we are with part 58. So let's get started with the first movie, and that movie is Vivo. Now, I knew something was going to happen to this movie because despite the fact that it was supposed to come out, well, it was originally supposed to come out in June, like first week of June. It had no marketing, no advertising, not a single poster, trailer, clip. It had nothing. It barely existed. So I knew it was only a matter of time before something would happen to it, whether it got delayed or moved to streaming or something like that. And lo and behold, it's going to Netflix, just like uh the Mitchells versus the Machines, formerly connected. And the thing is, both of those movies are from Sony Animation, so that's something to know. So yeah, Vivo, instead of coming out June 4th, they've decided to say, you know what? Nah, let's not make this theatrical. Let's just put this on Netflix. And the Netflix date, it doesn't have a date yet. It's still to be determined. And I actually mentioned stuff like this in my Netflix Sony video. That was part 55. I mentioned how with that deal, basically Sony, with any movie that they don't see as theatrical, they can just dump on Netflix. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Because this is not the first time they've done this. They did it with Mitchell's versus the Machines. They also did this with Fatherhood, the Kevin Hart movie, as they say later in the article. So yeah, I'm not really surprised by this. I mean, I doubt it was going to do all that great in the first place, even with Lin-Manuel Miranda behind it. And besides, it was kind of a weird date, too. Why would he have one of his movies, Vivo, go up against In the Heights, another movie? Well, he's not in it. It's still based off his work. All right. So having his two projects collide against each other is kind of a stupid idea. I don't think it would have worked out too great. But yeah, so for this summer, if you want to see some Lin-Manuel Miranda in theaters, well, all you got is In the Heights. And that will come out June 11th. And it's guaranteed to stay there because of the whole HBO Max thing. Yeah, but for this, who knows when it'll come out on Netflix? Maybe later this year. I don't know. And honestly, I really don't care all that much. So, yeah, that happened earlier today. And the second thing that happened was actually a positive story, and it revolves around Escape Room 2. Now, this movie has just been ricocheting all over the calendar for a while. It was supposed to come out in 2020, then it got moved to, I believe it was 2021. Then it got moved to 2022. And now it's moving back to 2021, specifically July 6th of this year. Because it was supposed to come out, well, its last release date was the first weekend of 2022. And I thought it was just going to stick there. But apparently, Sony, I guess they looked at the box office results for Mortal Kombat and Demon Slayer and were like, the theatrical business isn't dead. Maybe we should take advantage of this and take, I don't know, if like a movie or two that's been done for like a year or so and just move it up a couple months. Like, why not? And so they decided to choose Escape Room 2, probably because it was cheap. Because the cheaper it is, the less risk there is. So yeah, so it's now on July 16th. So the summer, it both gained and lost a movie in the same day, on the same day. And it's going to share the same weekend as the Cinderella movie. Like, why do we need another? We just had one 2015 from Disney, the live action one. Why? Whatever. So is that there's Space Jam 2 and then there's the Night House. So you got four movies opening mid July. That's a lot. That's a whole lot. It doesn't help that Black Widow comes out like a 1 week before all these movies come out. So I I mean, I don't think Space Jam 2 is going to move. I don't think the Night House is going to move. Maybe Cinderella could move, but as they say here, there's a chance both Escape Room 2 and Cinderella will stay on the same date because they're targeted at different demographics. So it's not like these two movies are going to eat into each other's audience. So, yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I expect at least, I don't know, Cinderella to move maybe. It hasn't started its marketing yet. Granted, neither has Escape Room 2. So I think it just might be a game of chicken on which movie moves first. Or neither could move and both could just be a part of a super crowded weekend. I don't know. And that's it. That's it for today when it comes to news. I know, what is it? The man from Toronto that moved like to Martin Luther King Jr. Holiday 2022. But that was like 2 weeks ago. No one really cares. Let's be honest now. Like, come on. So yeah, I guess the question is, what could happen next? Well, considering the relative success of Mortal Kombat and the rather incredible success of the Demon Slayer movie, I think studios are going to be a lot less hesitant um, when it comes to the release schedule. They're going to be, a lot more calm about things. You're going to be seeing less movies just being thrown around the calendar, like what happened last year and even earlier this year. But there's a chance things could always change. So if that were to be the case, which one of these movies could move? I don't think it's going to be any movie in May or June, maybe like one or two in July. But yeah, May and June look safe. They both look safe. I don't think anything's going to happen to those months. July, Forever Purge has time to start advertising. Black Widow, that's staying. Space Jam New Legacy, that's staying. I don't know about Dog. I think that might just move again. I think they might just give up with that. Jungle Cruise. Disney hasn't said anything, which is surprising. That could move again, or just get the Disney Plus treatment. That's possible. I don't know about Old. That could move a bit. Because Snake Eyes and Hotel Transylvania 4, those were recent moves. August. What could move in August? I think August is safe for the most part. September, one of these September 24th movies is gonna go. Which one will it be? I don't know. It might be Infinite. It might be Dear Evan Hansen. Who knows? And then October. Ooh, October. That's hard. That's real hard. I think October looks safe for now. November looks safe-ish. We got to scratch off Elvis because that moved to next year. December. I know West Side Story just started its marketing campaign. It just got a trailer, so I don't see that moving anytime soon. But Christmas, God, like Downton Abbey 2 just popped on in there like recently. So that's now coming out the same day as The King's Man, Matrix 4, and Sing 2. Ooh, that's gonna be an interesting weekend. Not to mention you got Spider-Man No Way Home in there too. So that's gonna be rough. Real rough. But other than that, I think that's it. I can't imagine anything else is gonna happen, or at least anything significant is gonna happen for a while now. So yeah. That's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. Want to check out more videos like this? I got playlists on the homepage of all previous canceled episodes, all previous 57 of them. And, it's the series where I go over all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't because of the virus that's been here for what, over a year now, like a year and a month now. So yeah, if you want to check out any of those videos just to see what happened to all those movies you were looking forward to, you can go right ahead. There's also box office predictions, where I predict the box office results for movies. When do one separation this weekend, and after that there's Wrath of Man and Here Today, and yeah, things are going to be dead until Memorial Day weekend. We got Cruella and Quiet Place Part 2, and then after that things should be a lot more exciting. And there's also Spiral, which I'm planning on seeing in theaters. It'll be the first movie I will see in a theater since Sonic the Hedgehog last year, so wish me luck. I mean, I know I've been vaccinated already. I've been vaccinated for like a month, so I'm good to go. I'm ready. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But if you want to check out any of my past prediction videos from like 2019, 2020, 2021, go right ahead. I just did ones on Mortal Kombat and the Demon Slayer movie, so if you want to check those out, go right ahead. There's also box office recaps, where I go over the box office results for any particular month. The triple recap will happen next week. Sometime next week. I'm not sure what date, but next week. February, March, April. All 3 months will be covered. I'll make a whole video on that. Then May will be the first solo box office recap since February of last year. So yeah, but that recap won't come till June. So there's plenty of time before I have to talk about it. But if you want to check out any of my past recap videos, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.